Hello everyone, this is Andrew themoo, and I've got a game I want to play for you. This game, we can adjust the brightness to, kind of see it the way we want to. And the working parks wish us good luck, and I appreciate that very much, guys. But today's game is They Breathe. Now, this is going to be taking a slight break in between our Nightmare Before Christmas Let's Play. And I think this will work nicely with what we're trying to accomplish as far as with the Halloween motif. And really and truly, again, Nightmare Before Christmas, we can play that through November and December as well. And it won't really hurt anything because, well, the game kind of spans, from that point. But They Breathe. We see our main protagonist on the screen right now, a frog. And this is what we need to do. We need to... You can press A to swim faster. There's actually an achievement in this game where you can, beat the game without doing that. But you notice I'm collecting oxygen bubbles. And the reason why we're collecting the oxygen bubbles is because that's our health. We have to maintain oxygen levels at all times, because if we don't, you heard that sound? Something just died. But what was it that died? And even worse, what is it that has happened to this world? At first, it might look like we're floating on a log in the ocean or even in a giant pond, but as we go further down, we start to notice something. As you can see, it's not quite a pond or something of that nature. It kind of looks like a forest. If I understand correctly, this video game takes place after a very large flood occurs. But you noticed a bright light and kind of the sound of an explosion below us, and we are now being chased by a moo cow. And so it wants us dead. And you see, when it hits gets the oxygen, it's going to charge after us. So we don't want that to happen. But what it's going to do is it's going to chase you around, and it's going to try to knock you around, and it's going to try to drag you under to drown. But if it goes so long without oxygen, it dies. So we're trying to rescue our froggy friends. We are trying to beat these cows, and let me go ahead and say right now, I'm kind of offended because this is a misrepresentation of cows. Cows don't spend their time swimming underwater trying to drown poor innocent frogs. It's a travesty that's being presented in this game. No, I'm kidding right now. You're about to drown. Come on. I got you. You're not gonna drown. I'm gonna make sure you don't drown. You're not gonna drown. There we go. I'm gonna save you. I'm gonna make sure you don't die. But yeah, I mean, the cows are your enemies in this game, and that's just the way it is. If you like moo cows like I do, well, that's one of those things you're gonna have to deal with. Oh snap! I need to grab some energy. If I don't, I'm gonna die. I'm trying so much to let that guy live to the point that I'm killing myself. But notice the trees. Like there's some sort of alien creature. Wow. Alright, fellas, I'm going to try to help you live, but I can't guarantee anything right now, especially if you're getting attacked. No, stay away from okay, we got one dead frog, and we got another frog that's probably going to join him in just a few seconds. Oh, no. Oh, well, no matter what. Oh, well, two frogs dead and a dead cow. But if you look around, there are these weird things that are attached to the trees that look like they're thriving in the water. And we're kind of wondering, what are those at this moment? We begin heading further down into the flooded forest, and there are more of these creatures, and it looks like there's some tentacles attached in the background. Now, just so you don't get confused, these are not things that you should collect. We're so used to collecting energy from the bubbles that we think, hey, I need to grab this. If you try to grab those bubbles, you're going to die. Because those bubbles are from the radioactive cow. That's right. And when the radioactive cow grabs water, instead of charging at you, it's going to create big bubbles of death. So, those big bubbles will take a huge chunk out of your health. So you've got to be very, very careful. And again, the same thing holds true here. You want to try to, don't don't let the guy collect oxygen, and hopefully in a few moments he'll be dead. Okay, well, or rather, as I say, hopefully he'll be dead. He dies. But now we begin to head further down into the lake. And what are we going to see now? We gotta try to protect one of our froggy friends, as well as dodging bovine and oxygen. And we're dead now. Alright, so let's try this again, but let's try it again with a whole lot less death. So, I hate to do this to you, but, froggy friend, you may die in just a moment, because my life is more important than yours. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Dead cows, dead cows, dead cows. Oh. No, no, no. Oh! Oh, okay. No, no. I'll see you in just a moment when I can make it through this spot. And we're back. We have dead cows. And we're moving further down into the forest, and we see a lot of the landscape hasn't changed. And I've got to say, I like the way the background's done. It's very simplistic. But I really like how, you know, how it's nicely animated, just kind of minimalistic. And the pixel art is, you know, very well done in my opinion. And now we're being attacked by what I can only assume to be moos of war. Now, to defeat these creatures, well, you can be grabbed by them like that, but you can lure them into grabbing oxygen. Because oxygen for these are actually very detrimental. And have them grab the oxygen, and notice they swell up, and they start glowing brighter, and they start to get bigger until they explode. And you see the hoof tentacle type things. Those will do damage, so you don't want to get hit by them. And now it looks like we're moving down. Well, we're not moving down a whole lot, but it looks like there's some sort of oh, right, it's this section. Some sort of type hole. And if you count correctly, there are 7 of these things. I was hoping to kind of delay this a little bit. I don't need to get caught by them because, well, you know, obviously we go, well, that'd be bad. That's kind of an understatement. But I've also got to take the time to collect some oxygen as well and not kill myself in the process. I can't die. Well, I can die, but I'd rather not die. Oh, there we go. Oxygen. I need oxygen. I need oxygen. I need oxygen. I need not die. Alright, that works. So now we're down to 5 of these, and come on. Grab. No, nope. Okay. Now, if you can lure one into one of those big bubbles, it's going to kill them automatically. So, I mean, that's one of the neat things about this. Here, watch. See? Big bubble, insta-death. Don't know a whole lot of what to say right now other than the fact that, you know, you hear kind of the music in the background maybe, and you kind of think to yourself, this isn't really much of a horror game. Here's the thing. For me, I'm not a huge fan of what we call like horror fans from the cheap jump scares and things of that nature. I prefer more of a scary, you know, and hear me well when I use this term, I like scary aesthetics. And by aesthetics, I mean like you see kind of like in the background, you've got kind of scary sounds. You've got kind of the weird images in front of you. And there are more of those things that we saw attached to the trees. And it looks like the frog's pond is just below us. And there's another loud explosion. And there's our froggy friend. And more moo cows. In fact, there are, you know, some of the cows swapping heads. That's awesome. Oh no, oh no, oh, nope. Okay, that's not gonna be good. That's not good at all. Alright, so maybe come on, I need oxygen. I need oxygen. There we go. So we notice these guys are like swapping heads around. Urgh. And if they're allowed to swap their heads, then the oxygen levels go back to normal. And can you guys die already? Death, that's what I need, is you to die. Well, I wish you had died at where I could have gotten your energy, but at least you're dead now. But we begin moving further down into the pond, and we start to see that those things that are growing in the woods, they're actually the creatures that we've been fighting against. These moos of war. I don't know about you, but that's slightly freaky. And we move further in the dank, dark tunnel. And I'm grateful one of the things that they didn't do is something really, really cheap. Or that would have been really, really cheap. They've got green. Alright. Alright. Alright, my frog friend was able to escape. So now we're being chased by a green one of these. And what the green one is going to do is it's going to actually... Oops. Well, I did mean to grab the energy, but it's going to get even bigger than the others. Yay. But it blows up just like the others. And it dies just as well as the others do. It looks like the hoof was following me. But let's begin, or let's start to go even further deeper into this cavern. And there's another explosion. And now we've got green of these. We've got these moo of wars. And we've got some frogs that we're hopefully not going to kill, but they're going to die a moment anyway, I think. Oh, I'm dying. Alright. I got energy. I got energy. I'm dying. This isn't good. This isn't good. This isn't good. This isn't good. Nope. Aha. Alright. No. 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 Okay. Yes. That's the nice thing about these charging cows. They may be swapping heads back and forth, but, you know, if one of them, you know, starts charging after you, you know, it's funny how we had a frog, and then that frog ended up getting drugged down, and then one of these cows appeared. And these head-swapping cows. Oh, oh. And one, and two, and he's gone. But it's weird how they drugged that frog down to die, and then up came another charging cow. Of course, when you have a charging cow like that, you can do something nice, and by something nice, I mean, well... Alright, you can save these guys by pulling them out, and then by doing that, because the last thing you want is for these guys to get caught up in these sea anemones. Alright, because what I'm trying to do is to keep... well, I think I may have just made a mistake. Yep, I just made a mistake. Oh! Yep, alright. Nope! Alright. Grab the oxygen, dodge that, grab the oxygen, dodge that. Alright. I got this, I got this. I got this. I just don't like the fact that they charge like, well, mad cows. Ha. He should die in a moment, though. There we go. But let's continue even further down into this cavernous cave, and that's not my heart that's beating this time. That's not a lack of energy on the part of my frog. That's the beating heart of something else. Something far more sinister. And we see more of those things that we saw earlier. And we see the source of our oxygen. This creature has attached these frogs to it, and for some reason, he's able to get oxygen out of them, or out of its body through them. But here's how you defeat this boss. You see this right here? By the way, guess what, guys? You know those cow heads? Those aren't cow heads. Those are frog bodies. So yeah, this creature and its creations have been using these frogs for survival. One frog dead, one cow dead, 2 cows dead. Bounce down, cow. I keep calling it cow, it's not a cow. I don't know what this thing is. But have it grab hold of the bodies. And, oh no, I am so not going to allow you to grab another one. They're going to be swapping heads around, aren't they? Yep, they're going to be swapping heads around. Alright, that's fine. I get you oxygen. Oh, nope. I need some oxygen, I need some oxygen, I need some oxygen. Oh, crud. Well, and dodge, because I'm in the... No, I'm dead. So that's how they're creating these weird cow creatures. Alright, we got 2 bovines after us. We got 1 frog left, and that creature's getting bigger. It looks like the oxygen level is very high because of the fact it's not able to get it all out. But if you can, you're going to want to deprive these creatures of oxygen, precious oxygen, so they can die. And just like that, we're down to 1 frog. And all we have to do right here is... And with that, the final bosses, well, the only boss is defeated. And They Breathe is finished. And here's our froggy hero on his way up. It's a little 20-minute or so game, if you can play through maybe with minimal deaths. But, again, the reason why I chose this game is not because of the fact that it's, jump scares and you're going to go flying out of your chair screaming, but to be at least somewhat scary, or at least have a frightening effect to it. Sometimes atmosphere will do a lot. And I think this kind of fits that. It's, if I remember correctly, like $2.99, $3.99 on Steam right now. If you like the game, you want to get it for yourself, you can even wait to go on sale before it's all said and done. It may go cheaper, but $2.99 I don't think is too bad of an asking price for something of this nature that you can play over and over. But it looks like our little frog hero is about to die. We only saved 4 frogs. But he's able to get his oxygen back. And I thank you for making the game The Working Parts. And we can go to the working gallery, and there's a password there where we can view a hidden gallery. And there's a password that's on the screen right now. Please don't be cheap. If you like the game, buy it. Anyway, this is Andrew the Moo, and we will sign off. I hope you have a great night. Bye.